Hey.
Hey guys.
Thank you everyone for being patient. Yeah, my internet decided about 6 o'clock. It decided that it wanted to go out on me. And so yeah, that was fun. First it was my modem. Well, what happened is I actually had accidentally unplugged everything. So when I plugged it back in, nothing wanted to come on. So it was the modem. I had to call the company because it wasn't coming back online. So then they were able to get me back online. And then after that, it was my router that wasn't coming on. So the router was acting up. But anyhow, I was cool as a cucumber. Cool as a cucumber. I was like, you know what? It's going to work out. Everything's going to be fine. So
yes, we're now in the shadows of Mercury retrograde, so we still have a little bit of those lingering effects.
Yeah, it just wants to give me one little before it.
Yeah, exactly. And Ron, I know Ron, you mentioned you also had that same issue the other day, and it took him about 12 hours to get his back up.
Yeah. I did reboot the router, Sheila. I did, and it wasn't working still. So it took a few times before it decided it wanted to work. So, but hey, everybody. Saying hi to if everyone's still here.
Let me be with you.
Ron and I see Constance. Who else? Sharon. Hey, Yodita. And Chris Martin. I saw Chris came in and my YouTube channel. Hello. And Spirit Beyond the Stars. That's a new name.
I know. I love the name.
Here. So, since we are running a little late, let's just quickly do our reading for the collective, and then we'll start taking questions. We'll dive right on in.
And hi to Monique.
Hey, Monique. Hello.
Yeah, she just popped in too.
You doing good, EQ?
I
said, how are you?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. My garbage disposal stopped working, and I had underneath my sink, all this water was like everywhere. So now the repair guy, he's coming tomorrow to get all of that fixed. So I forgot about that. I was like, how did this? It just out of nowhere. Just like, what? It's like, where's this water coming from? And then I was like,
not fun.
Yeah. So, but otherwise, everything's fine.
Good.
No kind of complaints.
Well, my event is over, but now, it's the aftermath after event of doing all the reconciliations and people who didn't pick up their auction items, getting in touch with them. And so it's still a busy week, but a little less hectic than it was before. So,
but overall, it went well.
It was successful. So I'm pleased with that. Let me make sure everything's going. Guys, I don't know if my internet still might be a little sketchy. So if I freeze here or, glitch, it's only the Matrix. Don't worry about it.
Right?
So.
Oh, okay.
All right. So the card I drew is expansion.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the message that I'm hearing right now, it's more of people to really just where you are right now, whatever you're working on, and just allow yourself to just kind of step a little bit more outside your comfort zone and allow yourself to expand more. We're all growing and a lot of different things are happening for a lot of us. So Spirit's saying just expand, step out of that comfort zone a little bit more and let yourself open up more. So that's my message for the collective.
So, what's funny, because when I drew my first card, I got the card of marriage. I was like, what? For the collective. And when I looked at the bottom of the deck, look at this. The bottom of the deck, I had passion.
Oh my.
And I'm like, oh, okay, collective. Okay. So the way that I feel that what Spirit is saying about this, I think it's about coming together with your community. I think it's about enjoying and finding the passion in the community, in your life, and what you're doing. So I think that's what this is all about. Just coming together with something passionate that you enjoy doing, merging yourself into that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So.
All right. I want to make sure that I didn't miss any questions early on. So I do, Chris, I see your question. I'm just going back, making sure no one else had put one in earlier. So if you haven't already, now's the time to get those questions in. Okay, now all the technical difficulty talk.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's great. Thank you. All right. So, Chris, I believe you are first up. Let me see. Where is it? You need to relax. Me too. Me too, Chris. So this is just a yes or no. Did I have a breakthrough tonight while meditating? Well, Chris, right off the bat, I think that card that I pulled, that was one for the collective, but I also think it pertains to you. Yes, it did. You expansion. But I will pull to see a yes or no. Oh, I will, Ron. Yes, everyone. Make sure we don't forget this Saturday, we will be on with Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. We're excited to join our big bro. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you head on over there this Saturday. I believe that's 6 p.m. Pacific time. So
yes. It's going to be fun. We have a date with Ron.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, I like that. Well, no, that doesn't sound right. A date with Big Brother.
We have a date. Well, not if you put it like that, but we have a date with Ron.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so let me go back.
Hello, Zaneb. Welcome. I see your question. We'll get to your question. Okay. So for Chris, meditation and expansion. Oh, yeah. For me, it's a yes. Page of Wands, that's you, kind of spearheading, getting into meditation. And look at the Judgment card. That's expansion for you right there. And I feel like you may be going through something right now. I did pull the Tower card as well for you. But whatever that is, through your meditation and the work that you're doing, it's all going to come together here with the 8 of Wands. And then I also pulled the 10 of Swords. I feel like you're on a quest. You're searching right now. There's some things that are going on in which you're working through. But Spirit, also looking at the base of my deck, Spirit is just letting yourself know, don't get so stressed and worried about it. Just trust and believe and let go, so you're not creating unnecessary stress on yourself. So my answer is yes, you did have a breakthrough.
That's funny you say that, because I can see that. I feel like that there, Chris, that you are going through some things that are a little bit more than you would want to, because ultimately I got the Tower card, which just talks about reconstructions, rebuilding things. The old is starting to pass away. I also got that you are kind of feeling blocked, just kind of that energy is not flowing like you want it to flow. But what I did get, of course, this was you represented as yourself, but I did see that there is a good opportunity. I see the rainbow, so I feel like the clouds will move away. And it goes back to, actually, I feel like the first card that's on your pull, which is the expansion. So I feel like that was really for you. And I think that you will be expanding. I pulled my yes or no cards also, and I pulled 5 of them. So I got 2 no's. Okay. But what's interesting is, look at this no. it's a karmic cycle. It's something that you're going through karmically. And I really feel that. But I got 3 yeses. So I've got more yeses than no. So I feel like that there's an expansion that's leaning over to, yeah, you did have a breakthrough. And it's funny because one of the cards that I feel drawn to strongly for you is it's a test. I feel like you were that expansion. There was something that was moving you through this blockage or this tower moment that you're having. So yeah, you have. And the last card that I also pulled was something new is coming. So it's a breakthrough. So yes, I hope you got that.
Awesome. Good going, Chris. Keep it up. Keep
yeah.
it up. Yeah. All right. So next we have is Yodita. Hey, Yodita. And Yodita had a breakthrough too. So I'm very excited and happy for her as well. So
good.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So one thing I wanted to go back to Chris for a second.
Mm-hmm.
She indicated that she was very excited, and but she said that her son has cancer, but they'll get through it, and she has faith. So I think that was related to that. One of the cards that I didn't get a chance to actually show you was a male popped in. So I think that was your definitely your son. So I think that's what the reading, now that I know a little bit more about it, was definitely relating to that. Yes.
Okay.
I just wanted to acknowledge that and sending love and light to you and your son, that he
absolutely. I will put you both on my prayer list. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Okay. Miss Yodita, a general reading, message from her higher self. Okay. Of course, my cards, I don't have anything out and I got here early because I was like, oh, I'm going to get all organized, have all my stuff ready to go. And that's the way it goes sometimes.
Yep. You just got to roll with it.
That's it.
Roll with it. It is what it is, right? Yep. Hi, Dragon Tails Tarot.
Hello, Dragon Tail. And Pauline, hello.
Hi, Pauline.
Okay. Message from her higher self.
So, Yodita, what I heard was stand still, have patience. So I'm not sure what that's relating to. I think you probably understand that better than I do, but it's about you having the patience, be still, kind of like peace, be still, just know and acknowledge. So that's what I was getting right off the bat for you. Okay. I'll pull some cards.
So Yodita, what I have for you is I pulled the 7 of Swords, and I think that I think this is more opportunism for you. That it also says like scheming, lies, cheating, theft, sneaky, avoiding responsibility, backstabbing, and opportunism. But I'm also feeling like just be mindful of others around you. I think your higher self is telling you to just be mindful, and if there are some opportunists out there. So I think this is more of the opportunist feeling that I'm feeling from this card. So just to be mindful of that. I also pulled the 7 of Cups for you, which is a choices cards and opportunities. So a lot of good things that are happening and coming your way. The King of Cups, this is you. I feel that your higher self really wants you to tap into your masculine energy, and also to creating balance in your life. So taking that into consideration. And with the Ace of Pentacles, good things are coming your way. Abundance. abundance, and as well as this is financial opportunity, stability. So a lot of great things coming your way. The Four of Pentacles here is, at first it may not feel like a lot coming in right away, but, it is coming. You will be having, this also says financial control and security. So that's coming in for you. Just be patient. That's part of what EQ had talked about in the beginning there too, about patience. And then with the Page of Pentacles, this is a solid news, or good news rather, solid beginnings. So that's coming in. And then at the base of my deck here, I have the Three of Cups, which is a celebration card. So, the message then from your higher self is just be mindful of others around you, stay your course, be patient, and know and trust that abundance is coming in for you, the financial security, just keeping yourself aligned with that and staying on your path. So there you go.
Okay, awesome. So what I also see, I feel like the situation that you're going through right now, and what the message wants you to do, it's something that's returning from your past, or something that you've done from your past. Because I pulled the past card, and this can also be a return of people in your life, or a return of a situation, or you just kind of feeling nostalgic about something. But it's so funny because the next card that I pulled was exactly the message that I heard. This talks about divine timing, and it talks about being patient. So that definitely gives me confirmation from what I heard. But in this time of you being patient, it's time for you to clean it up. So there's work that you need to do. Okay. I think there is mental work for you to do. There maybe even be some physical work of you releasing, letting things go, anything along those lines. But I believe that's some of the things you want to pay attention to. Now, I did also pull, look at the bottom of the deck. So I just want you to be, just be aware of this. I'm not saying this is going to happen or not, but I did pull the card of sad news. So this is maybe something that you wanted, you might not get, or you may hear something about someone that you've been thinking of, and it may not be the best news that you want to hear. However, you just stay solid in your foundation and your belief and in your truth. I got also the card of playfulness. So I think this is about just being true to you, get out of your head as well. So if you do hear something you may not like, it's okay. But just remember to stay calm and just be true to yourself. And then I got the World. So I feel like whatever it is that you do want to do, whatever you've been asking for, I think that you'll get it. This is my completion card. Okay. Once you go through all of the trials and tribulations, you will get there. All right. So that's what I got for you.
All right. Many blessings, Yodita. That's great. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next, we have Zaneb.
Oh, hi, Zaneb.
Does Usman want to reconcile with me and his feelings?
Ooh, I got the perfect cards for that one.
I know. I got to get some of those love cards.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hey.
Is this a long distance relationship, Zaneb? I feel like I pulled the internet card, so I'm curious if you guys been communicating from a distance. Let me know in the chat. Well, he popped right on out there.
Okay, I was about to say, Zaneb, what I heard was confusion. I feel like he's confused.
Yeah, they are separated currently.
Okay, I just feel like he just doesn't know. I think he's all over the map right now. But let's take a look. I'll pull some cards on it. Okay. All right. So go ahead, Sonia. You can go. I got my answer, but I want to just pull from another deck real quick, just a few, if you want to.
I just need clarification on one of mine here.
Okay. Oh, wow. One just hopped out. Oh, Zaneb, wait till you see this card. And it hopped out of the deck. I didn't even know until I looked down. I'm like, oh, okay, I got another one. Okay.
And then I was looking here. Yodita says that she's planning on a spiritual retreat next week to release. So
okay, good. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go with. Okay, I'm gonna go with this because it's exactly what I felt. Are you good?
Go ahead.
Okay. So this is kind of funny, Zaneb. So I feel like pretty much with the message that I heard, it's pretty much on point, because what I first heard was, yes, he is feeling that way. He feels like, yeah, you're irreplaceable. He feels like no one can compare to you. He keeps coming back to you. That's what this card is saying. But it also said, let yourself be surprised. I want to come back to that in a second. The other thing I got my no. And then he feels a little awkward. And he's not sure. First it's yes, and then it's a no. So it's going back to what I was saying. He's kind of confused and all over the map. First he wants you, then he's not sure. He wants you, then he's not sure. And then I'm getting right now, you guys are kind of in a detox period. I think this is probably the time for both of you to get some clarity on exactly what it is that you want. So I got a no, another no. But I also, on the bottom of this deck, says, but you are worth waiting for. Okay, so I want you to acknowledge that about yourself. And now I also get frozen in time, and there's a denial that's also going on. And he's confused. That gets back to what I said before. He's really confused. He's back and forth. And I also have on the bottom of this deck is like, expect delays. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I think during this detox period that you guys are having right now, this is the time for you to focus on you. He's going to do whatever he's going to do, whatever he's going to feel, but you want to make sure that you're clear on what you really want until you can get to a point to have that conversation and be completely honest. So I say that because this is the card that fell out of the deck from my other one. Talk shit. This is why I started laughing. I was like, what? So just tell him how you friggin' feel about it. Okay. And it's okay. It's okay. If you feel like, dude, wake up, or dude, whatever, just tell him. But try not to get into an argument. And I feel like he might even feel a little intimidated, because this is intimidating. This is like him looking at you. And I feel like he may be a little intimidated by you. And there is a problem. You guys are dealing with problems right now. Mm-hmm. So you guys have got to get past what these problems are and discuss it. Talk about it. So I think that's his feelings. He's back and forth. He's unsure.
Yeah. So, I got a lot of the confusion that came up in my cards. That's why I had to pull another card, some more cards on this one to get a clear message. But the first thing I pulled, like I asked if it was a long distance, is the networking card. So you guys have been talking online, talking back and forth. He was the next one that immediately popped right out. So this is him. And you're inquiring about the ending that you guys had of the relationship. And I feel like you have been talking about it. I got the communication card. So there has been communication on that. Or maybe there needs to be communication about it, as the talk shit card that came up there. But I also pulled the fox, which for in this case is saying just kind of move with caution, as EQ mentioned, like it's like talking about the problems and issues and things that were, if you're thinking about reconciliation. I also pulled the opportunity card, that there is an opportunity, but it's going to take time. This is the card of time. And if you guys work things out, it can look really good. This is the card of fortune, but there still is a lot of stress and worry that's going on here, and things that haven't been revealed. So things that haven't been discussed yet. And on the Fox card, I had pulled to see what was going on. I feel like with the King of Cups, that's him doing his work. He has some stuff that he needs to work on. And then the Queen of Swords, I feel like that's you. As EQ said, you both have things that you need to work on, because with the Eight of Swords is causing, some grief, some confusion, some stress there. So all that needs to work out. But at the bottom of this deck, it was interesting. I do have the Two of Cups. So there is that possibility of reconciliation, but there's work that needs to be done first. And where's it? Oh, let me check here. Yeah, and the bottom of this deck is the Moon. There's a possibility of a new phase, but there's also a lot of emotions involved, a lot of stuff that needs to, as I said here, that hasn't been revealed and needs to be discussed. So I hope that helps you.
Yeah.
And good luck with that. And Zaneb said, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that.
Yeah, she also said that he thinks I hurt him and I think he hurt me, but I just can't move on.
Yeah. Well, that's where that communication comes into play.
Yeah.
A lot of times people get the wires get crossed and it's not clear. So like that card said, I'm going to add a word to it. You got to talk that shit out.
Yeah, there you go. Yes. Yeah.
You got to talk it out. Talk it out. So yes, many blessings to you. I hope everything works out in the way you want it to work out. Sometimes what we want may not necessarily serve our highest good. So that's what this time is for you both, to really figure out exactly what it is that you want. Yeah. So, all right. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Yes. Please hit the thumbs up button while you're here. Yes. And subscribe. Yes. She hit all the points. Thank you.
I know. Thank you.
Okay. Let me see. Here we go. Constance. May I please receive a message from Spirit? I feel stuck. All right. Well, I'm sorry you're feeling stuck there, Constance, but let's see what the message would be. I just heard stop worrying so much. Everything's going to be all right. Remember that song? Don't worry, be happy. Do, 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 do. Don't worry. Do, 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 do. Be happy. Do, 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 do. Don't worry, be happy now. Q, you were supposed to join in and sing with me.
I was getting my messages from Spirit. Well, I had to tune you out so I can hear.
That was my message that was coming through. I couldn't help it. I just sing it.
I know it. And you did such a great job with, being attuned to that song. But
she's like, just let me get my message, please.
Yeah, no, I think I forgot the message.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. No, it's I was hearing hang tight, hold on, hang tight. So let's see what that's all about.
And don't worry and be happy.
There you go. There you go. Yes. Yes. Funny. Okay. That's funny.
All right. Oh.
Oh yeah. Okay. Ooh.
Very nice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go because so Constance, what I got, if I can talk, I got for you the end of a journey. So I also got the world card. So I feel like you're doing something new or will be doing something new. I got also or completion. But then I got a reconciliation. So I feel like maybe there's something that maybe you thought was over, may not be over. Maybe that's where this is heading me to, where it may not quite be over. Maybe you feeling a little stuck and feel like I'm not moving. There's no movement. But I'm going to say, yeah, there is going to, because this is the travel or moving forward. So I feel like you being stuck, you're soon to overcome that. So I feel like, and you also might take a trip, but I feel like there is movement that is on the horizon because you have just completed something. Okay.
Yeah, Constance says, yes, I'm always worrying about my daughter. I can't breathe sometimes. I'm waiting to exhale. Okay.
I was about to say, this was you. This was leadership. This is you taking responsibility. So I think that's you're taking that. Well, you're the mommy, so you're the leader. You know, that's the leadership role. You're the mom.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like I've got the anger card. I don't know. Sometimes you can get angry with that.
That comes with the territory of being a mom.
Exactly. And that was my outcome was the anger. But this is what I got underneath that. I got just be fluid.
Mm-hmm.
Just be fluid. Just go with the flow. And it's going to ultimately work out. So that's what I got. And I do feel like that there will be a change. So when you see the death, it doesn't mean death. It's just an ending and a new beginning. Okay. So I feel like there is something that is going to happen because remember, I also got the first card was the world, was the ending. So there's something else. So this is just acknowledging that there's a change or transformation that's going to happen. In the meantime, you just stay fluid. You just go with the flow. You just hang tight. It's going to be all right. Have some patience and it'll be fine.
Let it go and let it flow.
Don't worry. Be
happy. I love that.
Yeah.
Hey, Jalicia, you know what? Go ahead and put your question in. I think it's not too late. I haven't closed it off yet. Hey, Jackie and Mashika. I saw Mashika in here too. And Rondell. Hello.
Hey, everybody. Glad to see you guys.
Yeah. And Jima. Hey. Hey. I'm a little wired, guys. Okay. So Constance, what I have for you is the 7 of Swords. I think you're trying to figure out what your next steps are. That's you being strategic, trying to figure things out, trying to figure out how to get from being stuck. But you know what? You are like that leadership card that EQ pulled. You're the emperor here. You are a leader. You are the person in control. And I think that's what Spirit wants to let you know too, that you got this. You are the person that can take control and make things happen for yourself. Your daughter, that's another story. You know, I'm a mom too. I get it. I got a daughter as well. All we can do is plant the seeds, which interestingly enough, I pulled that card for you as well. But the Page of Wands, that's you like taking that leap and stepping into the direction that you want to go. All right. Allowing yourself to be free of letting it go and letting it flow. And this is you here with the 7 of Pentacles. Just plant the seeds. That's all you can do and wait for them to grow. And they will grow. So you have to trust and believe in that. And then look at this with the Queen of Pentacles. This is you enjoying the fruits of your labor. So just a couple of things. I was told to pull some oracle cards for you. I did get the equator. You know, Spirit just wants you to create more balance in your life. And also I got the protection, the cave card. And I feel like this is you being Mama Bear, you know, and yes, you can protect, you know, there's only so much you can do though. But sometimes you do have to let go and to just allow things to flow the way that they're supposed to flow. So to step out of your cave as well and just to trust. And sometimes I got pulled the silence card. These, like, literally all 4 of these cards fell out for you. The silence card, this is you making sure that you take that quiet time for you to retreat and to restore. And I feel this really falls in line with the Emperor, the rock here. You're solid as a rock. So just trust and believe in that, and don't forget that. So that's the message I got for you. And now the song Solid as a Rock is coming in.
Oh no.
Solid as a rock.
Oh, that's
all
fun.
right. Blessings, Constance.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, Pat.
Hey, Pat. Hello. Oh, I love that song too. Bright Smiles. Bright Smiles, like the Don't Worry, but the first one, Don't Worry, Be Happy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see who is next. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up, Jackie. All right. Spirits beyond the stars. What is my message from my guides on my birthday? Today's your birthday. Oh,
today's your birthday.
The birthday song.
It's her birthday. Today's her birthday. It's her birthday. Happy birthday to you. To you.
No, it's the Stevie Wonder song.
I know. I just made that one up because I was going with the flow. I was just going with the flow. That's what I heard. We just talked about just go.
We did.
Don't worry, be happy. Happy birthday.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, spirits beyond the stars. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. I love birthdays. Happy birthday. All right.
Oh, what's the question again?
A message from Spirit for the birthday.
We're not having a birthday party here? Oh, okay. What is my message from my guides on my birthday today? Oh, let's see. Uh-oh.
Okay. Birthday message. Ooh, these are calling me. Birthday message for spirits.
Okay. Wow. This is amazing.
Oh, thanks for getting the troll, Ron. Appreciate you all being on top of that.
Okay. I'm going to re-throw this because this is funny. I literally, this message is what I had gotten when I did a reading for myself. And I shuffled these cards and they're all coming out again.
That's funny.
So I'm going to give you this reading, but then I'm going to do another one. So basically, I feel like spirits beyond the stars. What I originally heard was to kind of let your hair down and have fun. I feel like you're can be a very serious person. You've got logical, orderly kind of a person. And I just kind of feel like this is your day just to let all that go and just have fun. I'm going to go back to, I don't know if you were here earlier when Sonja pulled that card of expansion. That kind of popped in my head, to expand, to do something different. And the reason why I say all of that, and I'll show you the cards that I actually got. These all represent you. This is the person. That's why I said, I think you're very logical. You may be in study or in school or learning something new. But I think you're very smart, logical. Like I said, this is also represents you. I feel like you are pretty successful and abundant already in who you are and your lifestyle. And then I kind of feel like this is the King of Swords. This is you again, going back to being logical. But what I got about new opportunities, I got the Empress. This is about new opportunities and new things coming your way. And it's funny because this is the Ace of it's fire, but it's the Ace of Wands. So this talks about having a new beginning. But what I like to look at this is the Child card. Also, to me, is just saying have fun as a kid. The Empress always too represents growth and abundance, and even like something pregnancy, meaning something is developing. So I just feel like that's the message for you, and you have the strength that's on your side. So I just think that you've got it going on, girl, but have some fun.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to read yours, guys. I'm so sorry. I saw that I skipped a bunch of questions. You notice that I put my eyeballs on so I could actually see. So that's part of the reason why I missed the questions. But I will be going back. Dragon Tail, you'll be up next. And then I see a few other people too that I missed. So I do apologize. But let me read on this, and then I will go and start pasting these questions so I don't miss any more.
But okay. It is her birthday today, so
you know what? This is where Spirit put me right now. So
it's her birthday, so yeah,
that's right. Okay, so Spirit, what I have for you, I pulled the Purity card, and I feel like that whatever you've been dreaming about or thinking about bringing into your life, manifesting, I see that coming through. I still think though there's some dark matter there, meaning that I think with whatever you're trying to manifest, that you may not be aligning correctly, not necessarily correctly. What's the word? I'm maybe not fully truly believing in what's to come forth for you. So Spirit's just letting you know to align with that. Let go of anything that might be troubling you or worrying you about what it is that you're trying to bring in, because ultimately what you're building, you're moving towards it. See the boat? That's movement there. So that is coming into play, and whatever you plant will grow. This is the growth card. So I do see that happening. I was pulled to pull these cards for you. Purity, just keep everything that you are trying to bring pure, your thoughts, your beliefs. Again, this is the alignment I'm talking about. And treat yourself with love. Surround yourself with love. Don't be so hard on yourself. And, it's when we take action and move towards what it is that we're trying to manifest. And once we're aligned with that, taking that action and stepping into it, then that's what comes forth. So that's the message for you. That's your birthday message. So again, happy birthday.
Now, really quick, Spirit, it's interesting here. I'm not sure if this is related to you, but it's a story here. I feel like there's a sense of sadness that's going on with you right now regarding, this talks about being online, but I'll just, I feel, okay, was that you, Sonja?
Yeah, I have to get into the other side to get the questions. So
okay. That's okay. But I feel like I've got the next card, which talks about being online, but it can also talk about a communication with someone that maybe you feel like you're at a brick wall with that communication. You're now having a single life or feeling single. But I got a reconciliation, and I got a reconciliation regarding a man. So I'm not sure if you understand any of this. It was let me know if you are actually going through that in your life. Maybe a breakup or something with someone. But I got the reconciliation with this other person. Okay. And right now it is a secret. So it's not quite known right now what's going to happen. In the meantime, it's time for you to work on yourself, though.
Okay, this YouTube's not letting me go back too far here, but I can see some of the questions.
Okay, right. Do you want it? You think we should just cut the questions off right now? And then if anyone that we miss, they can repost?
Yeah. I'm just getting these down here.
Yes, Gma, he is a good looking guy.
Oh, did she pull? Oh, I did miss the hottie.
Oh, this was a different hottie. I put him back in the deck. I don't know where this one went to. No, this was a different hottie. Let me see if I can find him.
Yeah, there's some nice looking men in that deck.
Where are you? Oh no, this is not even that deck, Sonja. This is another one that has a hottie in it.
Oh.
It's not yeah. The deck you're talking about is different. Where is this hottie? Okay, now he don't want to come out. Where are you? Hello.
So Spirits Beyond the Stars says, no, I haven't had any breakups. I haven't been dating or seeing anyone.
Okay. Then the only, that's weird. I don't know. Maybe that message wasn't for you. It was kind of, I don't know.
And that's okay. That happens sometimes.
Yeah, that does happen. I'm not sure what that's talking about. But it's something about a relationship.
Okay. So everyone, questions are closed for tonight. I will tell you who I have here. Make sure I didn't miss anyone. So next up, I have Dragon Tail. Okay. And then Monique is after that. And then Pauline. And then after Pauline is Jalicia and then Bright Smiles. Did I miss anyone? Please let me know if I missed anyone. Okay, so here we go. Dragon Tail Tarot. If you ladies have time, I love some general relationship messages around my guy and me. Okay.
If I get some of those same cards on that last reading that didn't relate to what's her name, I'm just like, maybe that because it didn't feel like it was for her. It was weird. It's like, I have to say it, but I don't think this is relating to her. It's just kind of, I don't know.
Well, maybe someone just needed to hear that message in the chat.
Yeah. If someone's going through a breakup, there looks like a reconciliation going on. That may go on. So,
okay.
Oh, Rondell said, was she too late for her question? I think she had one earlier. She was...
Oh, okay. Go ahead and repost it for me, please, Rondell. I'll get you in there.
Chris said, not me. Oh.
Okay, so Dragon Tail, what I have for you I feel like overall you guys have a good relationship. I did pull the 9 of Cups. Okay. There's satisfaction there. You're happy to see she's enjoying her fruits very much. I feel that this card also says happy wishes fulfilled, success, pleasure, blessings. So I think things are good. I think the things that for your relationship is just working with balance. I got pulled the Temperance card here. It's just creating more balance in your life. And then maybe that might, with the 7 of Wands, mean bringing in more boundaries. You guys making sure that your boundaries are clear so that things can continue to flow naturally. And because sometimes there are those challenges. And I think this stems earlier from a reading that we did with someone as far as communication, just making sure that you both are heard, that you both set up things and let each other know, like, hey, this bothers me, or even the other way. I like when you do this for me, or, this is what I need more of. So making sure that communication is clear. This is when the 6 of Pentacles come in here, that giving and receiving. So it goes both ways. So bringing that in, that's that balance here with the Temperance card as well. And ultimately, I have the Wheel of Fortune for the 2 of you. So just the full circle there. And it feels like it's a good relationship. That's just, just making things a little bit more clear. At the bottom of my deck here, I pulled the High Priestess. That's that, sensuality and mystery. And for me, it's like adding a little bit more of that to the relationship as well. Keeping it fresh. I just heard keep it fresh. Just keep it nice and fresh. So that's the message I have for you. Have fun.
Yeah, I've got some of that too. I think it's also about creating new things together. Mm-hmm. I feel like there is, it's kind of funny because I got the Business card, that you might need to put that balance back into your relationship to make sure you guys are balancing it right. Then I also got Teamwork. So I think that's both of you guys needing to balance because you feel a little burnt out with work, probably because all of the not being in that right state. And then, of course, I get the Between the Worlds, which is, to me, if you can see, the world needs to balance some of this and then there's some of that. So I think it's just about you guys balancing. So I pulled another deck, and I'm hoping that this is relating to you, because otherwise I'm getting a strong message. A completely different deck. The first card I got was Reconciliation. I'm like, what, Spirit? What are you trying to tell me? I'm not getting it. So I feel like the first message that I got, though, intuitively, was that you guys were actually doing pretty good. I don't feel like there's a reconciliation to take place. So I'm just going to chunk this up to maybe in your past, maybe there was something, but it's no big deal. I think you guys are fine. But I do see that there is chemistry, and I see that there is love there. Mm-hmm. So I think that and a little bit of codependency on either one of you guys, but overall it's good. I think that your relationship is worth waiting for, and it's worth fighting for. So I think ultimately that I think it'll be fine, but I think that just some other things that came up, I do want to let you know about. So if you happen to see anything that doesn't feel right or seem right, just pay attention to the red flags, and then discuss those things. I think it goes back to putting the balance back into your life, and just make sure that you guys are balancing each other.
She said that things have been challenging this week for sure.
Okay. Because ultimately, make sure that you put yourself first, because you deserve to be loved. You do. Yeah.
Okay. Many blessings, Dragon Tail Tarot. Thanks for hanging out. All right, Monique. My sister Mona has been working at the same place for years and is unhappy and stressed out. She got a job offer, but is hesitant. Should she take the offer or wait for something else? So I heard yes, but now this is me talking.
Yeah, I know what you get ready to say because right here, but go ahead.
Yeah. I did hear a yes, but and we're obviously gonna pull cards too, but I think it's really important to know that, she needs to make sure that, she feels good about the offer. That is it something that she's truly passionate about? Because sometimes people will move from one situation to another situation just to avoid the one that they're in, and then they get themselves in something that's either the same or feels worse. So if you're going to make a move, you want to make a strategic move, one that's going to be in your favor. So that's I'll leave that at that. But I will pull some cards, and I know EQ, you have something to say on that too. Or are you going to?
Yeah, well, you pretty much said it. So I'm going to actually do something a little bit different, Monique. I'm going to do like a 3-card spread, one for about the offer and what that looks like. And then I'm going to do another 3-card spread on what if she waited for something else. Okay. And then we can kind of look at it from that perspective. Because ultimately it's her decision. It's all about free will. It's all about, what she decides what's for her highest and best good. Mm-hmm. So we'll just look at the energies around it.
I think she kind of knows whether she wants to take this job or not. I think she already has the answer. She's just not, that's kind of what's coming up for me here. But I'm gonna kind of do what EQ is doing too. Let me pull a different deck from the other, if she should wait. Wow. Okay. So with this job, I asked if this was the right job for her. The 6 of Cups, I kind of call this kind of like my nostalgia card. I feel like I kind of went back and said, is this something that she feels good about? Is this going to really kind of cater to her inner child, if you will? Will this job make her happy? I think that's the biggest thing. I also got the Hangman in reverse. And that's why I said I think she kind of knows, if she really wants this or not, that she has been looking at this from a different point of view. But the Hermit, that's for her to really get in touch with herself, really go deeper to see if this is what she wants. And I feel like that she may want to take that leap of faith here with the 9 of Cups. Again, it's her with the Ace of Swords here getting crystal clear on what it is that she wants. If there's something that's not checking off on her list about this job, then she really might want to consider this. But I feel too, if she does go with this, I got the 10 of Pentacles. So I see that coming together for her. However, 3 cards I just quickly pulled on if she waited for something else. I pulled the Star, which is, this is a really good card, like wishes coming true. The 3 of Cups, celebration, and 8 of Cups, making a move. So either way, I think she has a really good, it looks good either way, whatever she decides. So.
Yeah, I kind of got the same thing. It wasn't conclusive on either one. So that goes back to her free will. But I've got for the job that she got the offer on, I got communications, but there's going to be a tower moment with that with that job, where she might feel overwhelmed or just something there. But that also brings, with that Tower moment, will bring a new beginning. The sun will shine bright again for her with that job. And she has it's her choice. So I got the Judgment card. It's saying it's her choice if she wants that. And then I pulled some emotions around it. And this is how she's feeling around that job offer. She's feeling a little overwhelmed, chaotic. She's feeling confused, like, oh, I just don't know. I don't know. But ultimately, she will find peace. If she does decide to stay at that job, she will find peace. Then I looked at the other opportunities, and she will get some more opportunities. This is my opportunities card. So she will get some more offers from other places. And it seems like some of the job offers may be something that she did in the past. Maybe not the exact same company, but it's something that she did in the past may return back to her. But she's not going to really like that either, because this has heavy burdens. This is the job. This is the card about being burdened. And I got the, when I see this talks about, illusions or delusions. So she's still unsure about the other opportunities that may come in. But I wanted to also look at, well, what are her emotions surrounding that? So she may feel some desperation. If she does wait for something else to come along, she might feel a little desperate there. But then I got two really positive cards. She's going to feel excited and she's going to feel loving with it. But at the same time, once she gets past, if she decides to stay at the other job, so we were talking about overwhelm, confusion, but then she'll be at peace. If she does with this job, if she does decide to wait for something else, she's going to be feeling a little desperate possibly, but ultimately she'll get to excitement and loving. Mm-hmm. And then I wanted to look at something else. And this is funny because this is her energy. She's just feeling trapped and alienated. She's not sure what direction she needs to go in. The other card here talks about the end of a cycle, the end of an emotional cycle, confusing cycle. So she's going to make a decision. And I just feel like it's her decision to be made. She has the power. She could do either one. And I think ultimately she'll be fine. Either one she decides. Mm-hmm. I think whatever she does decide, she's going to go through that. Oh, I made the wrong decision. But then once she hangs in there a little bit longer, then she's going to feel more comfortable with it. And then she'll be fine with it. Yeah. So I'm sorry. That's the best. That's what I'm getting. It's her decision.
Yeah, no, I was going to say quickly, Monique, one process that I do that I've done with clients, it's called the clarity through contrast process. And it's for her to write down, like take a piece of paper, put a line down the paper on one side, put down everything that, she doesn't like about her current job or jobs that she's had in the past. Those are all the contrasts that she's writing. And then as she goes through each one, she's going to say, I know this is not what I want. What do I want? And then on the other side is the clarity side. She's going to cross out what she doesn't want and write down what she does want, what she does want, and do that for each single thing. Then it brings in that clarity. And through that clarity, that will help her be able to identify jobs a lot better that she's looking at, because then she's saying, this is what I want. And when she has that clarity, and she can create like a desire statement or an affirmation around that, then that's what she's looking for. And it becomes a lot more clear as she's going through these jobs and looking at them. And it's like, this is my job. This is what I want. So that's just a quick little exercise that hopefully will help her in making a decision. So hope she picks the right thing for her and that she's happy. So yeah, good luck to her. Thank you for your question.
Mm-hmm. Sonja, before we go on, it's hard kind of to read through some of the comments, but I saw something I want to kind of talk to Spirits Beyond the Stars. She was talking about, I guess that her doctor has her on Imitrex for her migraines, but it makes her definitely sick. And it apparently doesn't help her at all. And I come from the world of migraines. I get them too. And one of the things that you might want to talk to your doctor about is oxygen therapy. and just talk to your doctor about that and see if that will help you with your migraines. That's something that my doctor actually told me about. And when I have a huge, horrible headache, he wants me to come immediately to the office and they'll put me on this oxygen. And so we're testing that out right now. So just ask your doctor about if that's something that you may be a good candidate for.
That's
And
great advice.
called
Yeah.
oxygen therapy. So there's no medication involved. So
Yeah.
hope that helps.
Poor EQ's been dealing with migraines forever.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail says, thank you. You ladies are awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard because I can't, it's like, I don't want to lose the question, but yet I can't see everything. That's why I have my phone over here. If you guys see me looking over here, because I'm trying to keep up with what's coming through. And
yeah, and I saw a conversation that I couldn't quite grasp because I was seeing parts of it, but if I understood what I was saying was Jalecia. Did you lose someone recently?
I did see Jalecia's question. Yeah, we're so sorry. We're going to answer that for Jalecia too.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to get to that. Okay, so next we have scrolling. Okay. I think it is Jalecia who's next.
Pauline is next. We didn't do Pauline's yet.
We didn't? Oh, I put it up there already. Jeez.
Yeah, you already have it up there.
Girl.
It's okay.
You couldn't have said that a little sooner, huh?
I'm like, I didn't know if you were like highlighting them so you knew next time, like who would
No, I'm looking for the next question.
I wasn't quite sure until I heard you say, wait, I think she did say next question. I'm like, wait a minute, no, it's already up.
Oh. Hi, Pauline.
Pauline's like, hello, you didn't answer.
Yeah, she's like, hello, it's posted. Put your glasses back on. All right. So will TN and SL be able to overcome the challenges they have with each other? It is a twin flame relationship. Okay. So will they be able to overcome their challenges?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of do a little bit like I did last time. I'm going to pull 3 cards for TN and how they felt, how they feel, and what their outcome will be. And then I'll do the same for S and SL. And
I'm just going to do overall for the relationship. And you'll get like 3 different angles.
And then you can get more. Yeah. So let's take a look at that. Yeah. And I'll pull another, probably pull maybe 2 more for the overall.
But I'm hearing right now, like, it's interesting. It's been a relationship night. And I think it's kind of the full thing, and the theme of expansion is like really fitting in with all of this, is that there's still some work that needs to be done. There's some communication, some things that are going on that they need to be clear about. So that's what is coming through right now for me. But let me pull my cards and see what they have to say. Yeah, I feel like they will, but let me see. What do I want to... Actually, let me pull 3 of these. Okay. I have my overall of taking a look at this. So I pulled 3 tarot cards, and the first thing that I got was the 4 of Cups. And, I feel like that, the struggle, the part of that they're experiencing with each other, that, there's kind of this indifference that's happening. This is one of the words on here. The words say refusing offers, apathy, boredom, indifference, contemplation, missed opportunity, and blind spot. And I feel like they're in a blind spot right now, that there's this kind of this indifference in not coming together to really, as the message that I got was to that they really need to communicate, because I don't feel like that the communication is not happening. So there's been this indifference. But then I also pulled the Empress card, which is growth and abundance. And it says fertility, abundance, femininity, beauty, creation, growth, marriage, nature, reap rewards. I feel like that, with that time that they put into it, the growth is there, the opportunity is there. And I also pulled the strength card for them. So they both have the strength to make this work if they choose to. So it's really up to them. I feel that they will get through these obstacles. I pulled some Lenormands as well. And, it says like the gap is closing. So meaning that, they're getting closer to like getting over this delay, this obstacle that they're going through. And they're both working through the suffering of it. This is kind of like my suffrage card. But they just need to dig a little deeper and plant their roots. This is the foundation card. They have to build a stronger foundation. That's part of the challenge for them, because there's that obstacle, that mountain that they're trying to get over. But with that strength that I pulled in the tarot, yes, this can be done. But there's still going to be a lot of worrying and confusion, and still some things going on. But ultimately, the healing will take place. Wishes will be fulfilled is the message that I got here. So that's the overall I got for them.
Okay. So I've got some really interesting cards here, but ultimately, yeah. Okay. So for TN side of it, I got being two-faced, that TN is not maybe being completely honest. There's some hidden things that TN's not kind of discussing. There could also be some jealousy or some hidden envy or something like that going on. I also see with TN about boundaries are need to be established, or boundaries are being broken. So it's something about boundaries that TN feels maybe is not getting. And then I also got for TN children. So I'm not sure if they have kids or not. And it might be something that TN is feeling regarding the children and the relationship right now. If not, then the children's card can also say that TN has been a little immature. Okay, so that's what I'm getting on that side of it. And then on SNL, that's SL. So what I got was the absence of love. This is coldness. It's like your heart is cold, a stone heart. So that's kind of how SL feels right now. And also feels sad about what's happening and what's they're going through right now. And then I also got poor health. So I think that SL is really upset about everything. Also maybe getting headaches and just tension and just all that stuff. So, but then I wanted to see, okay, that's kind of where they're at in their thinking, what they're feeling. So I wanted to see ultimately, now let me put it together for the relationship. And actually what I got, which is really interesting, is I think this is the card of good health. So SL had first poor health, then I got good health. And what this is saying to me is that, look at the heart there. They actually, I feel like they will get together, that their hearts are going to come back together and be open, because I got serendipity. So I think something's going to happen that's going to bring them together. They're going to start looking at things differently. even though they're at this standstill or feel like they're at these are the challenges. That's the brick wall. They're at that challenge state. But ultimately, the last card that I drew was, guess what?
Reconciliation.
So that's the card that I drew. And then I drew some of my cards themselves. And I saw that there is strength in their relationship for their home, strength for their home. And I got that new beginning, good luck. That's also serendipity. And I got, there's going to happy family. So ultimately, I think that they will get past it. They've got some work to do together, but they will. And I also kind of, okay, I have to bring this to your attention. This fell on TN's part. TN is a little distracted as well. And maybe that's maybe he's not quite wanting to see everything the way TN needs to see everything, which is causing SL to have that coldness. He's a little distracted. Okay. And only you know what all of that means. So I hope you understand.
Yeah. Pauline said, wow. Great readings. Okay. Very, very good.
Okay. Good.
All right. There you go, Pauline. Hope it works out for them.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
You know, I was reading through the chat here, and the spirits beyond the stars. I just want to say, you know, I got chills reading Spirit Beyond the Stars was in an abusive relationship that she got out of. So just good for you.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you, and I know that took a lot of inner strength to be able to do that. And some women are not fortunate enough to be able to dig that deep within themselves to remove themselves from situations. So you know, both of us are sending you lots of love.
Yes.
And just keep being the strong, beautiful soul that you are, because you deserve the best. And I think too that, you know, sometimes in life we feel that, you know, we just settle sometimes. And so your next time around here, when you choose to get into another relationship, to don't let anybody, girl, shine on. Claim it for yourself. You are a queen. Claim that. Yes. And yeah, and it will get better for you. So yeah, we're just sending you our love.
Yes. Yeah. Well put, Sonja. Yes.
Okay. I believe Jalicia is next. I'm strolling down here. This is when I'm like, I miss Lisa.
I know.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
No, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, Bright Smiles, which deck are you referring to? Last three cards. What were my last three cards? Are you referring to this deck here? Let me know if that's the one you're referring to. If so, this is the Beauty Tarot. The name of the person is Manrukh. Let's see, where are the glasses? Manrukh, Manrukh. And she designs a lot of cards. Let me know if that's who you're referring to. That's the deck that I was using there. Okay, I'm strolling again. Bear with me, guys. Strolling, rolling. Okay, yes, Jalicia is next. So this wasn't recent, but today is the anniversary of her daughter's death. She was Black and lynched at the, oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Jalicia, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. God, that hurts my heart.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the hate in this world is just awful. And for a child, for anyone to experience, but for a child to endure the hate is just awful. And don't apologize. Please don't apologize. You know, it's just hurtful. It's upsetting.
So why don't we all just do this for just a moment? Let's all just take a breath together and just send love and light around this world, and send love and light to Jalicia.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just take a breath, everyone, together, and just kind of send that energy around the earth of love and light and healing energy. And we want to thank Jalicia, your daughter, for being an inspiration.
Yeah.
Because your story can help so many people. Her story is helping people. For the people who did those things, maybe their family members can help someone else in a situation like that.
Yeah.
And what happened to your daughter, for those people who are of the darkness and they just can't see their low vibration, her story maybe helped them to change who they were, to bring light into their existence. So we want to look at her as our angel.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Jaleesa, it hits me hard too. Not a lot of people know, but George Floyd is my cousin. So it's, you know, it hits hard because that also was something that was really tragic that happened this year, and that his light has really brought so much attention to the world and made this big change that we're going through. And I didn't know him personally, but yet he's still family. And so it just, yeah, hearing this too, you know, especially a child. And like I said, it doesn't matter the age, but it's a lot. So please don't apologize or anything like that. It's just it's very upsetting. It's, you know, but yes, she is a light. She's an angel, and I would be honored to provide you a message from her. She says that her dream from the age of 6 until she died was to be the female MLK Jr., and she did change hearts strongly in her short life. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. I got chills all over. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Jalicia, did she have like a favorite? Like, I see her with this doll, and it feels like it was like her favorite doll that she always played with. Like she had a lot of dolls, but this one in particular was one of her favorites. I see her with this doll, and she's just so happy. Like she's holding on to her doll, or like a yeah, it's a doll. I'm just curious. And she's just she's a very sweet soul. I feel like too that she had this personality of like a little shy at first, but yet she also was a child that really kind of spoke her mind a little bit. Like she just really was going to tell you like no, I don't like this, or yes, I like this. Let me know if any of that rings true for you. I also feel like that she also was kind of the type that was like she liked to entertain. Like I felt like she's coming out and she's like, I'm a star. And I feel like that she was the type that like she liked to do like little shows, or that she just wanted to kind of show off a little bit. She did have a favorite doll. Okay. Yeah. She's holding on to that and she's just loving it, loving her doll. And I feel like too that she was always like, always like, Mama, look at me. Look at me. Watch this. Look at me. Like she just really loved to kind of show the different things that she could do or that she loved to do. And I felt like she was really creative too. Like she was a creative spirit.
You good, Sonja? Do you have more?
Yeah. I'm probably gonna get a tissue in a second, but
okay.
Thank you, Jalicia. She says, I chose you ladies to do this for a reason.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, like I said before, we feel honored. Thank you.
So, Jalicia, one of the things that I heard was, I'm right here, Mama. I'm right here. I'm with you. And I feel like she was an old soul. I feel like she was kind of beyond her years. And I see her even in her class with all her friends. I feel like she was well liked by everyone. I feel like when they would have class projects, I can just see her always a bubbly child, just wanting to participate, and she had this warmth about her. She has this glow about her. And I can see where she didn't take any mess either.
Yeah.
She definitely, if you did something wrong and she felt like you did something wrong, she was going to say it.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like she was fun. I can see her like to she can be talkative sometimes. And she could be, well, why, Mom? Well, why? Well, why? Well, what? Well, what? Well, what's this? Well, why? Did it? I can see you like, child, give Mama a break. Just wait a minute, But then she also had this sweetness to her as well. I feel like she was also very artistic. There was something about her, whether it was her drawings or her writings. She's good. Let me see if I hear any messages to tell you right now. Okay, Julissa, I feel like there's something that you're holding tight to, and I hear her saying, Mom, it's okay to release. Not necessarily her, but something about the transition, that it's okay to let that go. That's not who she is or who she was. And it's okay to let it go. It's okay. That's what I'm hearing. I hear like cherish my memory, cherish who I am. Who I am, not who I was, who I am.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Jalicia, you have something you have to do. You need to, all of her drawings, her pictures, anything she's ever done. I feel like there's a book. There's something you need to do and tell her story. If you haven't already, you need to get it out. You need to get it out. You need to go. I feel like you go to the school system of where she went. And I feel like her story has such an impact to help other students in many different ways about racism and hate, and how love conquers all. And that's her message that you're to deliver, whether it's in a book form or you're speaking about it. But it's time for you to get that voice out, get her story out.
That's part of her dream of being like MLK.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
pulled a few. Jalicia said when you were talking about her earlier, said, "Yep, just like her mama."
Okay.
So I think you already know this, Jalicia, but she is one of your guides. She says, "I have become one of your guides," and she's still learning. She loves to learn, and I feel like she's still doing it. She says, "I'm learning over here," and then I feel like there's a lot of guilt around her death with you. She's saying, "I'm sorry, please forgive me." Yeah, and it's not your fault. And so she just wants you to release it. She wants you to release. Don't, it's time to let that go. There is no time where she is. Time is only on earth. So don't worry about the time, like let all of that go. Just living in the moment is the message that's coming through. And then at the base of my deck, okay, it just gets me. But she says, it was my time to go. She said it was her time to go. So.
And I also got, my mind is free. She's free now. And she wants you to know it's beautiful where I am.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I also, oh gosh.
It was my time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last thing is she is like a guide for you. She will be there and help you. So she is a guide for you now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alicia, you are in my heart, in our hearts, and sending you lots of love. And yeah, many blessings to you. I can't even imagine what's like for you. So we're just surrounding you with a lot of love and light.
I got chills everywhere. She is so here. Whoa.
Yeah, she really is. And she's
a
sweet, sweet girl. And she's truly happy. She's shining. And yeah. Thank you for allowing us to do that for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. We have two more.
Okay.
Bright Smiles and then Rondell. Let's see. I'm just going to repaste Bright Smiles since I have it right here instead of trying to look for it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Jaleesa says it's a huge story about having sociopath parents and racism, so that's going to be hard, but I do want to tell her story heard for others who need to be understood, for anyone who has similar experiences. Yeah.
Yeah. And Jaleesa, do it when you're ready.
Yeah, you have
just
to.
know it is there for you to do. but when you're ready. So there's no time on this. It's when
Yeah.
you're ready, and you'll know when you're ready.
Yeah, she says she was so precious.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, greeter.
Yeah. Hey, greeter. Hey, Arlene. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to grab a tissue quickly.
Okay.
Post this.
Okay.
Okay, there's Bright Smiles, this question.
Okay.
Okay. I feel so judged from my husband and friend because of my interest in cards and messages. Any advice from spirit concerning my feelings about it? Oh, yeah. I can relate with that with family. So I get it.
Me too. So I have a kind of a similar story a little bit. When I was married, my husband came from more of the religious side of it. He actually was heavily into the church, where I was on the other side of that. I was heavily into spirituality and having all these experiences and different things like that. And I knew that I couldn't really discuss things with him the way I would want to. So I would limit how I say certain things. Any readings that I would do, I would never do it in front of him. I wouldn't even tell him when I was doing a reading or anything like that. So I just tried to keep it separate, just to keep the peace in our household, because I knew it made him feel a little uncomfortable. But then little things I would just do to slowly get him a little more interested. Like if it was a YouTube video where someone may have merged religion and spirituality together, to where it wasn't all spirituality and it was some Bible quotes and different things that he can relate to. Slowly easing him into it, where he felt like it, just slowly. And then after a while, then I started doing cards in front of him. We didn't say anything, but I'm like, we got to get past this. And I'm not going to change. And I know that he was uncomfortable, but he started to get just a little bit more. So as a suggestion, not saying, how it's going to go, but maybe slowly ease into it for them. So find that boundary, find that middle ground that you both can feel a little comfortable with.
Yeah. I mean, especially
that's just me. I'm not tuning in about it yet, but just wanted to.
Yeah. And I think too, a lot of times, people fear what they don't know because they come up with their own assumptions about what things are. So, education, right? Just what EQ was saying just now. It's all about education. It's all about, but doing it little by little, and maybe even having a discussion. Like, do you even know what the cards do? What are they about? And maybe just introducing, like, again, like EQ said, just slowly, but kind of like introducing little things here and there. But if it still comes out that way, sometimes in life, especially in partnerships, you just, not everybody's going to love the same thing that everybody's into. And it might be just setting up that boundary of respecting each other's space. Like, you do your thing here, I do my thing here, but let's be respectful of that. And it may, end up being something along those lines. But we'll see what the cards say. See what Spirit has to say here. Yeah, exactly, Nancy. Yeah, a lot of people think the cards are evil.
Yeah.
In life, there's good and evil in everything,
Yeah.
right? It all depends on where you want to work.
Mhm.
Do you want to work in the light or do you want to work in the dark? Unfortunately,
Oh,
Hollywood has glorified a lot of the dark.
yeah. Bright smiles. I just remember this. And it kind of popped in my head. Something else you can do, because I used to do it for him as well, is before I would go to bed, I would talk to his spirit and ask for his higher self to make him just more open to understanding it. He doesn't have to be involved or anything, but just to be open so that you guys can move forward in a positive way. So every night I would just say a little prayer, then I would literally start talking to a spirit. And that's what I said. Slowly, I just started slowly giving him a little bit. He was open to it, a little bit more. He was open to it, a little bit more, you know. So you can kind of try that and see if that works. But I definitely, when you talk to people's spirit, that always works. So I would just kind of tell you to do it from that perspective. Just talk to their spirit, their higher self, because their higher self knows.
Yeah. And I think he's going to come around, honestly, bright smiles. So the first card I pulled was the Five of Wands, right? This is the struggle. This is what you guys are going through right now in dealing with this and kind of trying to bring him around. But I feel like that's going to come to an end. I got the Death and Rebirth card. And I feel like, kind of some of the things that EQ just said, those suggestions, the Page of Wands, kind of throwing a couple of those his way. The Knight of Wands, I see that that's going to make you start feeling better about it. And I feel that when he sees, to me, this kind of displays that when he sees how happy and excited that it makes you in sharing that information, I feel like that he's the kind of person that will be kind of like, wow, she really is into this, but it's going to take him a little time. I did pull the Five of Swords. He's got to get out of his head about this stuff. And I think as you gradually start introducing and talking a little bit more about it, he's going to start looking at things differently. Pull the Seven of Cups for him. He's going to be kind of looking at it like, oh, well, I don't know. What does this thing do over here? And what does this mean? I think he might start asking you some questions. And then I also pulled the Page of Cups here. And I feel like he's going to have this moment, kind of like maybe his aha moment of like, okay, well, this is not so bad, next card I pulled is the Page of Pentacles. I think he's going to find his balance with it. I think he's going to, not saying that he's going to be all in, but I think there's going to be some type of understanding that you guys are going to come to. And then the bottom of my deck, I do have the Ten of Pentacles, the big happy family. So, it may take a little time. Just be patient with that. Look at it. Okay, here I go. I'm starting to pull cards. I pulled another one. I got the Six of Pentacles. It's going to have to go both ways, finding that balance in between each other. So, yeah, pull the Empress. I think he's going to start seeing things your way a little bit. So, here you go. Oh, look, I pulled the Lovers next. All right, go ahead.
So what I got, this card talks about apprehension. So this is you being a little apprehensive to maybe have the conversation. And then their apprehension to actually listen to what you have to say. Okay. But this also talks about planning it out, waiting on the right time, because there will be a right time. Okay. It may take time because this is the slowest night. So this night you see the horse is just standing there. It's not moving yet. So it's about planning the right time. The next card I got was your strength. This is who you are. Okay. You're that lioness connected to the spirit world. That's what I see. So you have very good strength in that. But I also see this is a time to necessarily, if you need to, this is a card about moving on. So this is the card about, I'm going to read this because it's very interesting. It says the need to move on, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing, a spiritual quest, because that's what you're on. Choosing to make big life changes. This talks about a change in your priorities. So I'm not saying leave the man. and your friend.
No.
That's not what I'm saying, but I'm just saying it might be if they can't to get past it and you've done all that you feel that you can, it's okay. Just let it go. Just move past that. They are where they are. You are where you are. And I see the conflicts card. This is also talks about you looking in the mirror, your reflection. This is conflict. So this talks about conflicts with other caused by opposing opinions. There's that walk away from drama unless the situation is really worth your time. Then stand up for yourself. That's what this card means. And it's exactly what you're going through. And at the end of the day, I wanted to know, well, how does it work out? You are the magician, my dear.
Mm-hmm.
It's how you want it to go. It's all about you. It says magic is alive in your life. What you need to be successful will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. So it goes all back to you because you know this is the manifester. And then at the bottom of my deck, the moon. This talks about your intuition. And because you are intuitive, act on when you hear spirit giving you messages. Read on your husband and your friend about, is this the right time to talk to them? Or how can I proceed? So ask listen to your intuition. Ask the spirits what you should do. And if you're unsure, like I said, pull a couple cards. They'll tell you. So that's what I'm getting for you. So I really wouldn't even worry too much about that. Just follow your heart, follow your intuition. You'll know.
Absolutely. Rondell, may I please ask you to repost your question? It got sucked up in the the StreamYard suction feed. I hate that they do that you can only go back so far. It drives me nuts. You are the last question, my dear. I know it was about your daughter, about another job. I think it was about another job coming soon. I'm not sure. And Jalicia, your daughter's name is beautiful. Her daughter's name is Mariah. That's Mariah. Very pretty.
Well, thank you, Chris. That was sweet.
Aw. I really love you too. Look forward to this chat always. Not only right on, but so personable and kind. Thank you for all you do. You changed my life for love. Thank you. Oh, much love right back at you.
Mashika wanted to know also, she said, would you consider posting the decks that we use in the chat description?
Absolutely. You know what I'll do, Mashika? I'll go back in the because I have to get EQs and then I'll have to get mine. We'll post it in the description of this video. So just check back either later on tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah. Just know I'm up to about 22 decks right now.
Did you use all of those today?
No, I don't. But
no, we're not posting. Just the ones that we use tonight.
Just for tonight? Okay.
Yeah, girl.
Okay. So I'm just saying, because if she comes
me
back,
up here typing all night, putting all your decks in.
Yeah, I'm like,
between yours and mine.
I know that's why when you said that, I was like,
no, just what we use.
It might be something completely different. So
yeah, no, just what we use tonight.
Okay. About to say, oof.
Oh, here we go. Thank you, Rondell. Will Janine get a new job soon? I'm feeling a yes with that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Empress. When you read it, I just pulled the card and I got the Empress, that something is being manifested right now. Mm-hmm. That there's growth to this, and I feel like it will happen. But I'm going to pull some more cards.
Rondell, did you hear me speaking earlier on whose question was that? I did for Monique, for her sister, about the contrast and clarity. Janine should do the same thing of what it is that she
beyond
wants.
the stars. Thank you so much. She's getting ready to hop off and go to sleep.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We're so happy that you were here joining us. Thank you.
Yes, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday. You know what? It's your birthday month. So celebrate on.
Exactly.
Celebrate on. All right.
And bright smiles. Okay, she's saying good night as well.
Look what jumped out for me, Rondell.
Oh, the sun. That's a huge yes.
That's a huge yes, my dear. It's coming. It's coming. All right. With that, I'm going to leave that with that, but I'm just going to look at the Lenormands quickly. Oh, you did? Okay. Just quickly, I'll just repeat it to you. Just have her look at her old jobs on one side of a paper. Those are going to be the contrast. Write down everything that she doesn't want. And then she's going to cross off each one. This is what I don't want. What do I want? And then she's going to write down what she wants. And do this for each thing. When she has a list of what she wants, from there, she can create like I call it a desire statement, but affirmation really of what it is that she wants. She can put those all into words and repeat that every day, going over what she wants. So when the job comes, she can identify, this is my job. This is what I want. It's checking off everything off on my list. So it's just to be able to get out of that contrast side, because we kind of stay over like, I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't want that. And the universe is like, oh, okay. But you're not telling the universe what you want. So have her get more on this side of clarity and getting into that feeling of, this is what I want. This is what I'm trying to manifest. So that's what I was referring to with that. But let me see. Let me pull some other cards here.
Okay, Rondell, I'm going to go ahead and go for it. So I feel like, looks like she's going to be, either she has or she's walking away from something else right now. I feel like maybe it's something that she's done for a long time, her past job, possibly. Yeah, and I got the 8 of Swords, and she's just feeling conflicted. She's just like, oh, kind of feeling tired.
Remember, Janine is the one with her boss, that woman that's been really giving her issues.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, you can see that she's just feeling stuck and just not feeling good about it at all. But what's interesting is so I was asking, so what does this new job, what would that look like? When should she expect that kind of a thing? And what I got was, oh yeah, I got 2 aces. I got the Ace of Cups. She is going to love it. And there is the opportunity of a new job coming her way. It's being given to her, the offer. So yeah, she's going to like it a lot better. And the funny thing about this is...
Good night, Nancy.
Good night, Nancy. The funny thing is she gets her wish. See how free she feels? She has all those cups. So she gets her wish. But this is the interesting thing. I think she's going to have 2 opportunities. I think she's going to have to decide between 2. And that's why I've got this card next to that saying she doesn't know which one. This is the 2 of Swords. Like, okay, now which one do I take? And so that's what I got for her. And then the last card just showed me her strength, that she has the strength on her side, but she will have 2. I feel like that. And even if you look at the card, this is a...
Oh, yeah, too. Yeah.
Remember I said that she had the strength, which is kind of funny that I said that. So I can see there's 2. She's two-faced. So yeah, I feel like she has to make a decision between the 2. So.
Well, I'm super excited for her because you already saw through the tarot cards, I pulled the Sun, the yes card. Mm-hmm. So I also pulled, this could be networking, but this is also a manifesting card that she's coming to an end with the current job that she's in. And look, this is also stands for contract. There's a contract coming in where she can plant her roots and build a new foundation. And she's going to be moving in that direction towards the institution, the work. And then I pulled another yes card, another sun, and wishes fulfilled. Yeah. And at the bottom of my deck, I got the communication card. And it's just a matter of time when that happens. So yay. Very excited for her. But make sure she does that, gain that clarity of what it is that she wants. Because if, like EQ said, if 2 different jobs coming in here, she wants to really be clear on which one she wants and finding the best one that's going to serve her highest good and purpose. So
I was shuffling and this card fell out. It talks about a magnetic pull. It talks about what Sonja just said. If she decides and makes up what job that she does want, she's going to get it. It's going to come her way. That's what this card is saying to me. A magnetic pull to the right job.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
All right. That's a wrap, guys. Again, I am so sorry about my crazy internet situation this morning. This is why we're on so late. For those that joined, are probably like, why are they on so late?
I know, right?
Yeah, I had a good 20 minutes or so of internet issues, but happy that we were able to come on tonight. And thank you all for hanging out with us. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up before you leave. And what else? Yeah, leave us comments. We like comments. We like to read comments. We like to respond, and we like to make this interactive.
Yeah.
In the chat and us.
And the other thing, you guys, what would be great for us is because sometimes when we read, you may not understand the reading at the time, and then time passes, and it's like, oh my God, they told me this. So if that has ever happened, or if it happened immediately after we told you, if you guys could leave us comments about it, like, hey, thanks for, you told me this, and then this is what happened. That would be great, because we'd love to, get feedback from you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
It helps us too.
Yeah. All right, everyone, be well, be safe, and I will be on this Wednesday on my channel, Sonja and LovenLight. I don't have a guest on this Wednesday, so I don't know what I'm doing yet. Well, I'll figure it out between now and then. And of course, I'll be on for Coffee Chat Saturday morning, Oracle readings for the collective at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, Wednesdays, 5 p.m. Pacific time. And don't forget this Saturday at 6, I believe it's 6 p.m. or a little after that Pacific time, we will be on with Ron Unconditional Love Tarot.
Yes.
So please.
And one more thing.
Yes.
And sometime this week, fingers crossed, I should be having my own channel.
Yay,
up and running. So I'm still working on it, but just so you guys know, that's going to be a picker card. So a lot of the readings that I will be doing will be a picker card, where you can go whenever you want, because they're timeless. If you want some guidance that way, I'll do on all kind of topics.
Awesome. Yeah, you just let me know. I'll be advertising the crap out of that this week. So when I'm on,
I will let you know.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for you. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
we love the pick a card readings. So.
Oh my God, they have helped me out late night when I couldn't call Sonja, and Sonja, can you draw some cards for me? Or some of the other readers. Then
yeah, those are great. I'm excited that you're doing that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then next Tuesday, what date is that? Let's see, 22, 23, 24, 25, the 26th. October 26th, we are going to be on the Tarot Lounge with the Nasty Women Tarot.
Oh,
so
that's right.
Make sure you tune in for that as well.
Yes.
All right. Good things coming up down the path. So
yeah, some good stuff. Thanks.
You are so welcome, Jalicia. You touched our heart too. So and so did Mariah. So yes, thank you. All right, everyone. Take care, be well, and we'll see you later. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks, Pat.